then, so now I think it's the moment of truth. So if you have any space bucks left, now is the time you should get in those raffle tickets. Down there at the bottom of your chat box there, you see a little channel points icon underneath the chat box. Assuming you're on the web, I don't know how it looks on mobile, but it's called Space Bucks here on my channel for now. And click that, and you'll have some things you can redeem your Space Bucks for. You get Space Bucks for just following me, hanging out in this channel for a while, other actions, subscribing, things like that. And click on that to get yourself a raffle ticket. So do that ASAP, because I'm going to go ahead and disable that. Oh, look, it's myself. I'm going to disable that here. Streaming myself. Right as the cutoff. So it's actually a custom reward here. You can see one entry into raffle, 125 space bucks, and that's enabled. I'm going to flip that to disabled here, and then I will pick the winner. And by the way, if anyone can think of any other custom rewards they want to put in here, or any ideas for anything else that you'd like to redeem your space bucks for, I'm all for it. And I've reduced the cost of all these default ones by a lot, because I want to encourage activity. So I'm making it inexpensive for you to try these things out. If it becomes a problem, I can always raise the cost later. So all right, time to shut it off here. I'm going to give you a 5-second countdown to get those raffle tickets in. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Raffle is over. So thank you, everybody, for trying that out and participating. So what I've got here is I'm logged into the Couchbase server where all your chat data is being stored. Anything that happens in the chat room there, anything that appears, gets stored into this Couchbase bucket here called Twitch Chat. So you can see there's 445 messages that are stored in there right now. That represents how many messages that I've captured in like the last week or 2 weeks or something. And what I can do is I can, in Couchbase, oh, tummy's rumbling, I'm getting hungry. I can set up what's called an index. And on Twitch Chat, I set up a primary index. Not the best idea, but I'm mostly just doing ad hoc queries in Twitch Chat. I'm not doing any sort of regular queries against it. So in production, not a good idea to have a primary index. But for my purposes, this is fine. And for right now, it's a relatively small data set. As this grows, the primary index is going to be less and less useful. But so what I can do is, since I have a primary index, I can run any SQL query I want to, any SQL query at all against that Twitch Chat bucket there. And so what I'm querying now is from that, some of the data. I'll just give you an example of what's in there. Go to documents here. So each of these is just directly, I just grab directly from the Twitch API and just throw it in the Couchbase. I don't have to define any of this schema stuff. It's just, I'm getting JSON from the Twitch API, so I'll just save JSON into Couchbase. So you can see some of it's really interesting structured data, like this interesting stuff about your badge info, those little badges that appear next to your name. Each of those is one item in this array. So like a founder badge and has a value of 10, whatever that means. So like Gamlar has a Direct Relief Charity 2018 badge next to Gamlar's name. So that would appear here as a badge info. It's interesting stuff. You can see all this other kind of stuff going on here. This is the raw message that's shared on IRC, I guess. So if Twitch is actually just a big IRC, a fancy IRC server, that's a way of thinking about it. So you can see the raw message there, and here's more badges. I'm not sure if that's different than the badge info. Doesn't look like it. Well, yeah, it does look like it. I don't know. Anyway, then this is the display name. So this is Calvin here. So purple primate would be purple primate here, and etc. And then what I want to point out is since I added the custom badge thing, anytime you not the custom badge, the custom channel points, the space bucks thing, the custom reward, there'll be a custom reward ID in any of those messages when you click on redeem a raffle ticket. And so each of those has a GUID associated with it. So then I can say, okay, give me every message. I want the display name and the reward ID from Twitch chat bucket, but only give me the ones where the custom reward ID matches this custom ID, which is the raffle ticket one. I'm going to order it randomly, and the way I do random here is I'm just going to generate a new UUID, a new GUID, and order it by that. Not the ideal way to do it, but just handy. I just happen to know off the top of my head. And give me the first one. Give me the very first result of that. So it's going to order them randomly. It's going to take everyone who has a raffle ticket, mix them all up, and then pick the first one off the top. I'm doing this all in Couchbase. So once I hit the execute button, you'll see here in query results, you'll see the very first result is the winner. So drum roll, please. It is AJ 2017. AJ 2017, you are the winner. I'm just going to put that in the chat message there. Congratulations. You have won the very first raffle here on Live Coders. So there you go. And let's go back over to the prize screen. And so you can, if you're not watching right now, no big deal. I will contact you. In the future, I may make these a must be present to win. But here are your choices. You can pick a Manning book of your choice. Go to manning.com, pick a book. I will purchase it and get it shipped to you. Our handheld retro game, a mini drone quadcopter, a Raspberry Pi kit, or a Decrypto board game. So pick which one you like. And if you're not on right now, I know where you are on Twitter. I'll ping you there, or ping you here on Twitch, one or the other, or maybe both. And I'll let you decide which one.